Tell us, Matt, what the products have done for you and your family. Thanks for being here.
Well, thanks for having me. It's good to be here. This is very fascinating for me. As much as I put into time in the cages, time on the field, learning how to fuel my body the proper way to make sure that I can give myself the best opportunity to perform at my peak level on the field is very important. So I've enjoyed to continue to learn about the science behind all of the products. I got involved. My wife's sister and her family, they've been taking NeoLife for some time now, and they kept sharing with us how it had helped her and her husband, especially the kids. She has 5 kids, and some of the kids had had some issues and some breathing issues, and some of them were getting sick constantly. And they got on the products and immediately saw a lot of results, especially with the breathing complications that some of the kids were having. And a lot of them, they just stopped getting sick. And so me and my wife looked at each other like, well, if the kids are taking it, why, we should take it too. And especially for my career. Now, like you said, I get drug tested a lot, and you hear on the news all the time about, the steroids and, all the guys that are getting busted, PEDs. And so I'm very careful. Morton could attest to, companies are always trying to get us athletes to take their supplements, take our protein, take our supplements. It's the best, whatever. And so I always make sure that, I'm above approach, and I ask Josh, can I take it? Are you sure? I don't want to be the next guy on Yahoo or Google or ESPN, Matt Tuiasosopo busted. And so, he confirmed that I'd be okay, and I'd taken it for a couple years, and thankfully I haven't, popped a test. So, but for me, my typical day is I have 2 kids. My oldest will be 4. My youngest is 1. And so I wake up 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm, daddy time till about 12. And then this is for a 7 o'clock game. I leave for the field at 12. And I spent most of the time last year in Gwinnett. I was in Atlanta for about a week, and then I got sent back down. But most of my time was in Gwinnett, so I get there about 12, and I'm there from 12. Game starts at 7. I'm there till about 11 o'clock at night. So it's a full day. And for me, what NeoLife has done is it's given me the energy, the stamina, the strength to be daddy from 7 a.m. through 12, and that's very important for me to spend time with the kids, and then make sure I have enough strength and energy to perform and be the elite athlete that God's given me the ability to be. And so first off, I've noticed a big difference in my energy and strength that I can continue when I leave and go to the field. For me, I always tell people around me that you can't out-train a bad diet. You are what you eat. And so for my first 10 years, life in the minor leagues, guys, it's pretty rough. Like when you saw the slide with the burgers and the fries, that's what they feed us. Like it's not the big league spread where you have all the healthy food and you have options. It's like pizza bites, bagel bites, taquitos, a lot of junk food. And so for me, like you just eat what they give you. And what was important for me is I want to finish, if I have 5, I would love to have another 5 to 10 years. And how can I make those 5 to 10 years stronger than my first 10? And so I take the Pro Vitality. I love the salmon oil that's in it, the Train that gives me, like I said, the stamina. The inflammation is huge. Obviously the stress that I'm putting on my body every day, throwing and hitting and running every day. Eliminating as much of the inflammation that I can is huge. Literally just a month ago, last year I tore my labrum partially, and so I missed about 2 to 3 months. And so this off season has been kind of a grind, going through some rehab. And Josh is always telling me, hey, load up on the salmon oils, take your full motion. And just like this, I couldn't do this last month. And I text Josh, I was like, finally, I can throw without pain. And a lot of that is due with the products that I've been loading up on. He's like, take 2, 3, 4, 5, load up on all of it. And so I can do this without any pain. And I was getting a little worried because, the minor league trainers, they've been keeping in touch with me. Hey, how's your shoulder? Are you doing all your rehab stuff that we did towards the end of the season last year? I'm like, yes, I am, but I'm still having some pain. And so I always just remember whenever I'm going through some things throughout the year, Josh is like, hey, take more, take more. And so I just load up on as much as I can, and I hit hitting never bothered me, but I couldn't external rotate like that, and so that's also helped me, and so and I wasn't even going to share this, but my wife just this past October, she was diagnosed with stage 2 colon cancer. And so just learning about the carotenoid complex and how important that is, and some of the results that are coming from that, my wife and I are huge on loading up on that carotenoid complex, and we put in an order to order a bunch of those cases so we can load up on that. So we're excited to take that, and praise the Lord that she had surgery and she's clear of the cancer. I hate cancer. And so even though that the cancer is gone, we're going to continue to take the carotenoid complex. We're going to continue to take the Pro Vitality. But like I said, I love just the energy that I have because I got long days, the stamina that I have to go all day. And our travel is terrible. In the minor leagues, you have one day off a month, so you had a lot of bus trips, through the nights. I feel like since I've been on the products, my immune system has stayed strong. When guys are getting sick, another thing is the Resp 11. How many people take the Resp 11? Spring training in Florida, or if I was in Arizona for spring training, the worst. Like, and guys left and right in the clubhouse, just it's awful. And I'm constantly giving guys pills. I'm like, dude, take these, and they all used to come back, hey, can I get another one of those pills? So I like Resp 11 is actually one of my favorite. I take it all the time. If I feel anything, just even a hint of something coming back, pop a couple of Resp 11, and within, if I take it in the morning, by midday, I'm clear. Like anything that I felt coming is totally gone. And so I love Resp 11. So Pro Vitality, Full Motion, and the protein, I love it. And like I said, I want to finish strong. These next 5-10 years, a lot stronger than my first 10, and so it's very important that I continue to take these products.
Thank you so much. Thanks, man. That's great.